If your agency is stuck at 10 to 20K a month, then this is the reason why you can't scale beyond that. There is an invisible ceiling keeping you stuck there, and I'm going to break down the 3 reasons as to why this could be. It's either you're still the operator in the business, you're scaling without systems, or you could be flying blind without no data. Now, going into why you're still the operator, this could be a massive bottleneck for you because you could possibly still be doing delivery, sales, client communication, everything yourself. You can't take time off without chaos. And if that sounds like you also essentially can't have your team make decisions without you. They can't make any final decisions without you saying the final thing. That essentially means you're the bottleneck. The business can't scale beyond you. You're too involved in the business and need to start delegating things out so that you can grow and expand. Now, if scaling without systems is your issue, that essentially means you have no process. There's no onboarding process, there's no delivery pipeline, nothing is organized. You may not have any SOPs, or all of the information and documents essentially live in your head, meaning your team always needs to come to you to figure out what's going on. And every client that you bring on is more of a stress than less of a headache. This essentially means your scaling increases churn and client dissatisfaction because you're scaling without any proper systems in place to make sure everyone you bring on is happy and performing. Now, the last thing is you're flying blind with no data. This could essentially mean you don't have a P&L. You're not tracking revenue, you're not tracking KPIs, you're not tracking anything important. If you're not tracking KPIs, that means your clients are going to churn. If you don't know where your leads are dropping off in your funnel, it could be they're filling out the form or they're not booking an appointment. You don't know what's happening in your process to essentially move you along. There's no data to back that up. Now, also, your team could essentially perform based on emotions rather than metrics. If any of that sounds like you're essentially making emotional decisions rather than a strategic one. These 3 reasons are some of the 3 bottlenecks I commonly see with agency owners as to why they're not scaling past that 10 to 20K a month mark to 100K plus.